Right, so we're going to start drilling his trust body, are we? I've started the recording, by the way.
Indeed.
Yay! All right, so you wanted
it's how they welcome me back. It's how they.
Yeah. Oh, you're back, are you? On the table.
yeah, pretty much. So anyway,
no formalities, no hello, no drink, no celebration or party or anything. Nope, just let's get this table and let's start cutting into you.
Okay, so you wanted subskin armor and cranial armor, right? Not
Indeed.
a weapon MIU?
What would that do?
Gives you a free shot with makes your main ballistic weapon a free action.
Oh, yeah, okay then.
All right, what do you want on it?
If it's a free attack, might as well, because as long as I use my sword, I can use my.
You can only do a one attack per round, but this makes it so that you can charge something and shoot at the same time.
Ah.
Well, charging is an attack, isn't it?
Charge leads
but you can run to cover and shoot things and whatnot.
You can run and shoot at the same time, yes.
Technically, I could already do that. But,
but
there's some penalties involved with it. So, might as well, I'll just use it when I need to. Let's go ahead and put my... I don't really have any really decent guns, so we can go ahead and put my... my hell gun on there. My best hell gun.
Yeah, that's what I got on mine.
Well, honestly, the best thing you can do with it is use your full action to aim for the plus 20 and still be able to shoot.
Yeah, I get my bonus for a Logos implant anyway.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anywho.
But, so let's see, that's 1 sub-skin armor for 2 armor on the body, arms, and legs. Medicae here. And that is 7 degrees of success. No, 6.
I'm still just hoping you roll a 99 or 100.
Okay, so yeah, I'm rolling
like
against 130 right now. So cranial armor. Pass,
Close.
barely.
Close. God damn it! That's the last
And weapon MIU.
Add some width to my chin and my jawline. It'll give me a plus. It'll add to my charisma rolls when I'm doing negotiation.
All right, and there's the weapon MIU.
Okay, I'll just put my
You're just
armor
doing
up.
that to torment me, aren't you?
What?
Yeah.
Rolling at 90s?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
it'll get-
Below
you
the
just
box
say,
level.
hey, 90s and above are a failure because you're working with the human body.
Well, I've got Master Chirurgeon, so...
Well, it's my body, so I say he succeeded. So let's. So okay, so it's 7 armor for the head and 10 for everything else.
Nice.
Still
And you
leaps
got
and
that
bounds
weapon
beyond
MIU.
mine.
Man, and I used to be a really squishy bastard too.
Nope, that's my job now.
yep, we got the alien to be really squishy.
But now your weapon MIU will make it so that your Hellgun is a free action and is always readied.
Awesome.
So you're rebuilding your trust then?
Yes. Yes, we're rebuilding our trust.
Indeed.
Sorry, it came to me. I had to say it.
I couldn't be the first one to make the pun, so yes.
Why not? It's your job.
Because
almost.
I have to be summoned like a dream on the wind, like a.
Or a demon.
It's like Beetlejuice. You've got to say his name to the mirror 3 times.
Yeah, you have to pun 3 times and trust shall appear.
Indeed.
So you're saying that you got how much body armor now?
I've got 10 armor overall now, 7 on my skull.
Yeah, that's actually pretty good.
Yeah, that's as much. That's rocking the same armor as I've got.
Damn.
I've got,
Not in
Yeah.
power armor.
I've got 14 and 13 and 12.
I have 2 all over.
But you get to dodge twice, so...
Yeah.
3
wait
times.
a second. Gray, did you up my armor when he was saying that? Because I did it. Because I was make sure we both did. I didn't double dip by
No,
accident.
I'm not touching your character sheet at the moment.
Okay then.
Reduce charisma by 10.
What?
Nothing?
What?
We have a charisma stat?
No, I'm not touching that character sheet. I didn't say anything about the other character sheet.
Oh my god! What the hell?
What
I
the
don't
hell was...
Have you been
And
watching
a
the
D&D
Dungeons and
character?
Dragons
Yeah,
Trust?
let's just reduce a stat by 10. That's the
I've
thing that needs
not
to
seen the
happen.
latest Dungeons and Dragons stuff. All I know is that
Okay.
whenever I'm not there, people blame things on me or apparently send my pamphlets into the demonic void.
Well, it's okay. I had you chained upside down in a jail cell for the last few sessions.
That's fine. You know what I'm doing? You know what I'm doing during that whole time then?
Singing?
Yodeling?
Always look on the bright side of life.
I'm not
I
gonna
now
whistle.
know why we had a warp rift form on the ship.
I also know why
That
he was gagged.
happened.
Right.
It's
So,
almost an insult if I didn't do that.
sorry?
Sorry, what?
I don't know, I thought Josh was going to say something. Right.
No, it's like it'd almost be an insult if I didn't make that joke.
Yeah. So, you're currently on footfall. Having wandered off to defeat the woman whose name you can never remember. See, I'm just going to give in, trying to tell you, that's who she is now, the woman whose name you can never remember.
Princess, what's your face?
I swear, it starts with a V.
Vanya. Alexei Vanya. Right, but yeah, you've basically kind of dropped names that you're, going to tell the Inquisitor on her. As only a, pubescent captain can.
That was a pretty good tactic at the spur of the moment.
Yeah, it worked.
We didn't die, so it worked.
So, you've returned to footfall, and yeah, it looks like you might about blah 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 blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, me talk good. Yeah, it might actually be time for you to meet an Inquisitor. So,
I bet it'll just be a rogue trader.
yeah, it's just someone's painted. It's an orc who's painted an eye on his forehead, and he's hoping no one will notice.
Yeah, really.
He's a commando. He's in disguise.
Because everyone's worried he might actually be an Inquisitor. No one's called his bluff yet.
Hey,
Well,
I
Well,
really wish that was
we've
actually the
seen it.
Inquisitor now. That's a much better idea.
The thing is, we've already seen an orc in a position of a rogue trader, so it's not that much of a stretch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
won't it be a surprise to us?
Oh, another orc. Okay. Quite a few of them around in the Imperium these days.
Must be something in the water.
Spores.
Yes. That's got to be a real problem for crew, for ships that have an orc on a rogue trader ships. Yeah, you must have to just burn your ship down every so often just to keep the orcs in control.
Yeah.
That or
They do
ensure
actually
that they
mention
don't leave a
something
certain
like
area.
No, the spores
Yeah,
will
they do.
float. Unless you're going to, airtight area.
Well, I know they are, but I'm just saying that it's pretty easy to actually separate a section of the ship.
Well,
I mean, even if we had a high, they'd be really good at shock troops. I mean, even if we had a really high turnover rate, we're always getting new people.
Yep, we can always just send them down to fight.
the
it's
problem
like,
is if they hit critical mass and decide, no, we want to fight now, then you have a problem.
Oh, this one's almost about to been around long enough. He'll qualify for a benefit soon. Set him up the airlock. Let's get a new one in here.
They have benefits?
Well, yeah, they get bigger.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah, sorry. Complete tangent there.
Gotta be that.
That's us, you know?
Yeah.
We gotta open up with a tangent.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
That's more along the lines
At least
of
now we know what he's
keeping on
plan.
track is a heresy to us.
we're going to find out what else is a heresy for you as well.
oh no.
I'm
So-
just here to run the projector.
Yes. PowerPoint is a sin. You know it. So, you're called in. You're told to go to a certain one of the floating asteroids and go to a certain bar. This is your priest contact who's telling you this.
This is our typical MO, actually.
Yeah, go to a bar.
Hopefully with
totally
less
worked out.
Ogren this time.
It's like, okay, guys, prepare for an ambush because always. So, except for that one time, then we just burned the place down. Not the point, though.
I
That was still an ambush.
habitually look around for anyone to set on fire.
Well, it looks like a fairly normal bar to you. Yeah, people having fun, drinking, hoping not to get conscripted in the Imperial Guard and sent off to die in some world.
I'm gonna have a quick look around for weapons that are out of place.
That's
And
based on
nope.
my
God
perception.
damn it!
That was
No.
our perception, so 62.
Only 2 degrees of failure.
Yeah, all the weapons seem in place. Yeah, holsters. Yeah, there's nothing bigger than a last gun.
Okay.
So,
Except on me.
yeah, apart from you, and you're getting odd looks from the bouncer.
Well, I'm also
Well,
a
it's a
machine
tech
man
priest
that
in a
doesn't drink,
bar.
so...
Yeah, he's a tech priest in the bar.
The tech priest walks into a bar.
Ow.
The bouncer actually comes up to you
That's the
and
whole
points
joke.
out that you're going to have to buy at least one drink. You don't have to drink it; you have to buy it.
Okay, I buy a drink. For the bar.
For everyone
Drink
in the bar.
It's not like there's many.
Yeah. So after a while, someone else walks up to you and gives you a slip of paper with another address on it.
Hooray!
So you
Okay,
should-
we read it.
the
We
bar.
read it.
Yeah, it's kind of, this is more of a happy unit. This is kind of a bit more out of the way. So you can follow that, go to there.
I roll perception to see if the note is going to attack us.
Yes, it
The
does.
note?
It gives you a vicious pay to cut.
Oh, we gotta get some Bactine on that. Oh no, wait, I got some lip balm. That'll heal it up real instantly. Okay, and we're good. That's Road Trader LP. We also get helpful daily advice for your everyday need.
Does that actually work? No, tangent.
it
No,
does.
avoid the tangent. Okay, let's go.
Yeah, well, they're the barely even cuts, so.
Death of a million paper cuts, the worst.
Ugh.
It's
We'll-
the death
we'll
that
get
happens
to
to
you.
most adeptus.
Stop reading ahead. Stop.
You end up in what can be called the edge of a merchant district. Yeah, there's a few warehouses around here, but quite a few small, like hovels, stuff like that. Your address leads you into one of them. If you knock on the door, it'll be answered by a normal-looking person who will kind of look at you for a few seconds and then like open the door and allow you in. So,
Right.
I've
Yeah.
actually forgotten what I call that image. So,
I roll perception to see if this is secretly a trap by Zerzan.
no, it's not a trap. Inside is, in fact, an Inquisitor. She's sitting at the table, waiting for you. She already has a
That's
hat
an
on.
Inquisitor.
Yeah.
Nice
She-
hat.
Yeah, already has a hat, so you can't draw one of them. She'll have a mustache.
I'm
in
sure it
about
will
30
happen
seconds.
sooner or later.
I mosey on up to her, fingers in my belt loop, and say, "Howdy, Pilgrim."
Oh,
Oh God.
you just see hear a clank of metal on metal as I'm face palming again
Yeah.
and again.
She is
again.
actually sitting at the table with her legs crossed up on the table, and she just she does actually raise the brim of her hat to look up at you.
Ah, fantastic! You're not going to get along just fine.
Oh, we'll see. I take it that you are the crew of the Homicide Shield.
Most of us, yes.
Yes, I noticed some of you aren't present, but that cannot be avoided. As you may guess, I am the Inquisitor.
I step
The
in, step to
presence
the
of
side,
skulls and the eye
lean
sort
up
of
against the wall.
gave that away. Yeah.
Yes, I'm normally not this blatant, but sometimes you have to make an impression.
Yay.
With the exception of the bionic eye, you think she's a rather plain-looking woman who should probably disappear into most crowds. even with the bionic eyes, you would probably disagree with most crowds, and it's been the 40k.
Well, it's good. Well, a Inquisitor needs to be unremarkable so they can blend in and read out heresy.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Not always.
You don't want Heather Locklear going around, parading and speaking of great evil that needs to be.
Well, maybe
purged.
you don't.
On the other hand, they, have toadies to go deal with the actual investigating.
Yep, that's the whole point of Dark Heresy campaigns, yes.
Yep.
So, I hear you've found something interesting.
Interesting or terrifying, I'm not sure, yes.
In my experience, interesting is normally terrifying, even if it doesn't appear to be so at the start.
It's It's interestingly terrifying, or it's terrifyingly interesting. However you prefer.
I prefer neither, but unfortunately my line of work doesn't give me that opportunity. So, if you would like to explain to me in your own words what is going on. I have the information, of course, but I'd rather hear from you.
Yes. Let me just run up the projector.
You just kind of reach inside and start turning your handle.
Yeah, he replaced how he's got he can have all these medical arms attached. He's got one that's just a projector at the moment.
To start winding a key on his back.
I'd pluck out one of these little knobs that's on his head and pull out, and it's actually a little clicker for the PowerPoint projection slides we're doing for the presentation.
No, just use the hell gun on a really, really, really low power setting.
Pretty much, it's a laser pointer. Well,
Sorry.
Anyway.
All right, now, let's continue.
so we're showing her.
Yep. I guess he wants.
Okay, we got the. Okay, this is the cruisers that we beat the hell out of. Didn't take a damn scratch.
Yep. Not really relevant, but we'd like to bring it up whenever possible.
That we blew the hell out of one. One of them got away, though, sadly. The other one we chased down and beat the shit out of.
So,
And
you've had much dealings with the certain dynasty?
They hate us.
Big time.
Inter-rivalry. It's fairly common in rogue trader groups.
Sadly,
You've always
yes.
got to be the biggest in the pack, haven't you? So none of you are actually rogue traders. I forget I'm dealing with underlings sometimes.
Right.
That's okay. They forget
Ship's
too.
mine.
It takes a village. Anyway.
So,
I believe,
Or a ship.
if I recall correctly, we trailed one of them to a cluster of planets, and we discovered a series, well, basically a nice little group of them, in the Letrian cluster, I believe, wasn't it?
Part of the Letrian cluster.
Yeah,
Slightly out
so-
of it.
On the Letrian cluster. And one of the planets, apparently, has a ton, and I mean it's absolutely off the silly charts level of psychers, unregistered, all over the place. Just going crazy. Psyching it up. It's decadent, I tell you.
including up to the princess of the place that Zerzan married into the dynasty, and she is a unregistered psyker herself.
that's worrying.
Yes.
They
Indeed.
don't seem to have exploded yet.
Well,
But
the
it's been a few
demons
years since
aren't
we were there.
always, they're not always
I
that
know.
blatant. Sometimes it's better for them to run quiet and take more worlds. Sometimes a heresy can run so deep you have to burn half a sector.
Yeah, I know what to say. Can't, make an omelet without breaking eggs and whatever. Okay.
You
Or a
can,
few
You
worlds.
just have to microwave it quite hard.
I don't think that's an omelet so much as an exploded egg.
No one I've met has disagreed with me.
You don't put them in you don't put eggs in the microwave. That's bad.
They explode. They
I
really
disagreeing with
explode.
Inquisitor here.
We have pamphlets. We have signs at the mess hall, but they, in multiple languages, but they keep doing it. I think it's on purpose. I think it's
Could we get back on topic?
Yes, of course. Sorry, I've been gone for like how many years has it been now? I don't know, but I'm kind of just catching up on everything. I'm just remembering everything from when I was last here. But yeah, so basically, it's a absolute powder keg waiting to go off. Is that a phrase we still use these days? Powder keg? Is that
It'll be recognisable. There'll be enough kind of
Barrel of Promethium. Anyway,
yes, Promethean barrel
one of the-
ready to just explode.
yeah, and not to mention what really worried us was the large amount of ships that were hulks basically in system that they are now refitting.
Well,
I show her a picture of
that's
that.
not the worrying part. That's like fine. We could have done a drive-by and blown them all up. It's fine.
Well,
I mean, we've
yes, but
with the
still.
gravity thing in the way.
Yeah, you see, I was about to get to the
Gravity
gravity
tokens.
thing, because that's the really worrying thing. Well,
Yes.
aside from the other really worrying thing that I'm not telling these people about, because, well, the less they know, the less likely they are to go horribly insane and need shooting.
we don't go insane. Oh, sorry, that wasn't in character, was it?
Oh no, that was in character. That was
Okay.
in character. About the
Talking
other
about
people.
not telling them things.
Yes.
Not telling us the rest of the.
Oh, the rest
Yes.
of the crew. No, it's
Not
okay.
telling-
I'll get to you in the private dispositions.
Yes. I just there are names. I wish I hadn't heard them. And
Yeah,
but they have some sort of, I guess, archaeotech or maybe sorceress field around the ship graveyard that, well, it crushes stations pretty well. There must be a path through it, but
We
I
don't know.
wasn't really keen on waiting for the next ship to show up when we're the only person that knows that we're the only people who know that they're building a fleet.
and last thing we want is a bunch of demons have access to super space hulks.
They
Or
already have
having
enough of
an
those.
impregnable space fortress with a ton
Especially
of
so
warships.
close. Yeah, indeed. Especially so close to the everything else, relatively speaking.
As you say, this is very worrying development. Tell me more of this field. Had you been to the system before?
Yes.
Was
We
the field
had,
there?
but it was
The field
No,
was
it was-
there. It was not as strong. Apparently, they
Yeah, it was-
improved upon it. It's multiple gravitational fields in a single area that basically they are currents that rub against each other, causing a large amount of destructive force.
Sounds like some sort of gravitational agitator. So
That's my opinion.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too.
Yeah, but I'm the guy that's the tech priest. So
Yeah.
this is worrying. Of course, I'm now going to have to question you individually to assess your mental states. As you know, anyone who runs into the dark gods tends to drift a little bit. Corruption is a major problem. I need to make sure that all of you are pure of heart before moving on.
or at least not
Is
insane.
she even gonna bother with me?
Run,
This
boys.
bit?
Run, boys.
You recruit, yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah. Are you sanctioned?
yeah.
Yeah. You're fine. Just lock him up in another room for a little while, lads. Take his weapons off him. Yeah, we all know the aliens don't have enough of a soul to get corrupted.
Works for me.
Hurtful, yeah. Hurtful.
Oh, she's an Inquisitor, you know.
The
She
truth
may
is.
not shoot him on sight because he's officially sanctioned, but she doesn't have to like him.
That's downright neighborly of her for not doing that, so that's fine. Okay, I only have 1 corruption point, so I'm not even worried about that, so sure.
I've got 4.
I'm a navigator. I have 20.
The hag is a relatively new addition to the crew, and we are not to be judged in her company, so don't worry about that too much. But
That's
yeah,
interesting.
okay.
I have photos of her from just a few years ago. You have not aged well, have you?
Welcome to warp travel.
Do you get lost?
We
a
get
couple of
old,
times?
we get horribly wrinkly, and then we die screaming.
A couple times.
Her helivision is a little bit uncertain most of the time.
Oh, dodgy
Television.
navigator. I'm pretty sure your lord could trade up for a better class one.
I don't know. It's harder. We tried upgrading once before. Now we're just like we're worried that it could get worse. So we're just kind of like
Not
accepting
sure.
it as a ability.
Not
Will
sure
the
if
Emperor
want.
and all that. So anyway, I guess I'll go ahead and go first on the in the interrogation.
Okay. So you're now separated into another room. And, yeah, she sits down. She brings out a file, which is rather thick. Got an imperial stamp on it. Yeah, classified in several languages, most of which you understand, some you don't. And starts flicking through it. So, Mr. Trust
Yes.
seems to be the only name we have for you, which is quite impressive.
I'm an impressive guy.
Yes,
No, you're
well,
not. You have unremarkable.
Oh, I look unremarkable. Doesn't mean I'm personally impressive. Shut up, and you're not even in this room.
so how much contact have you had with these powers?
With psychic powers and
Yeah,
demon hosts.
Yeah, demons, their followers. Yeah, all of the Dark Ones, kind of minions.
If any of them have been around, it's never been long enough for them to really do anything outside of be absolutely humiliated and obliterated by our weapons and combat prowess. It's actually kind of funny how sad it is sometimes.
They're confident, at least. Would
Constant?
you like to explain this, which was dug up in a archaeological record on a planet about 100 years ago? She pushes a image of another piece of paper that's extremely old but has your face on it.
Oh no! Oh god! The press packs.
This has been dated to about 5 millennia ago. Would you like to explain this one to her? You're looking very good for someone who's 5 millennia old.
Oh my god!
That is one of my press packs, actually. They, as a joke, they sent them into the void.
You work with people who would jokingly send your image into the void.
Yes, apparently I do. I thought they were kidding when
she
they said
writes
they
something
did.
on a piece of paper. This gives us something of a problem. You're obviously known to the ruinous powers because this was found in one of their temples, long abandoned.
Oh, really?
Yes.
A place of importance, maybe?
No, it was actually found in the privy.
Oh.
Apparently, they had a large stack of them and no other toilet paper.
Oh, god. That was money well spent.
I was like, I become killed in copyists.
Yeah, well.
Anyway, they also had several other images. I know the warp is tricky with time, but this seems quite an odd thing to send back in time. They obviously are marking you for something.
Elimination, maybe.
Welcome back, Trust.
Yeah, I don't know what they could possibly mark me for. It's not like I have any psychic capability or anything.
But the ruinous powers have taken an interest in you, which, if you're not worried, I certainly am.
Well, as I said, I don't know what I'd be worried for. I don't know what they could really do with me outside of, be extremely entertaining and personable to other people.
You don't have to be psychic to be possessed. It just makes it more likely to be possessed if you are.
Yeah, fair. I know it's not impossible. It's just highly improbable. Whatever their reasoning for their great interest in me is probably just because they've never. I mean, how often does anything like this happen to them? It's probably like finding a time capsule that you buried when you were a kid. Like, holy shit, guys, take a look at this stuff that just came out of the void. Who is this dude? And they always, yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's like finding. Let's see. It's like seeing ancient, historical records, except this is from 5,000 millennia ago or something. I don't really know how time travel's stupid. Is the point I'm getting at here?
Yes. Okay. New questions. How
Sure.
much contact have you had with the Third Dynasty?
Well, I first met them